Charity is from the Latin caritas, which is a translation of the Greek agape, both of which mean unselfish love, or God's love for us, or our love for Him. In old translations of the Bible, charity means exactly that, most notably in 1 Corinthians 13, with its references to faith, hope, and charity. In modern English, charity has come to mean, of course, giving to others, which still retains a connection with the old meaning but is much diminished. Master Kirpal had a superb knowledge of the English language. He was thoroughly acquainted with both meanings of charity and used the word throughout his writings to mean both unselfish giving and the profound depths of the love of God out of which that unselfish giving comes.
We were talking about charity yesterday. By giving away something in charity for which you don't need any return, selfless, that becomes fruitful. You see? You simply give to those who are really needy, poor, naked, who have nobody to support, the orphans, the widows, and others, those very gentlemen looking, they would shy to beg, but sometimes they suicide for want of livelihood. Such like people should be helped. General usual way is only give to any particular places. The money is just collected there in thousands, millions. But that money of no use to anybody. They simply collected. They simply puffed out, we are lords of so many millions of dollars or rupees. But really that is not the way. Already money is there. Why should we contribute there? Why should we share? Let those be shared with those who are really needy, naked, and looking. Nobody to support. But such like people don't. They feel shy to go and beg. They do come to some spiritual man. So it's better to give him so that he may distribute to the right person. To give money in charity, it is just like amassing money for your own self. Then Guru says, I rejoice when I give something in the mouth of the others. Those mouths are my mouths. Their bellies are my bellies. Such like service only I cherish. All others not. Those who are needy, poor, naked. You see, nobody to look after, support us. Such like charity is what is needed. We need to give it millions and there are so many things. Result is where there is money, there is always some clash. If you want to share, then later on trouble arises. So they are just telling you things. And those who live only on the such like charity given by other people, those who have earned by honestly that money. So such like money becomes just like poison, just valued in sugar, covered by sugar. So such like men will have the same effect. They must do putting time for meditation much more. Otherwise they will have to suffer. Suppose if anybody comes to give you a glass of water, or a glass of milk, and you have something behind you, you want some compensation for that. You may have no money in your bank, but that is debited against you. So it is always better to earn with one's own livelihood honestly, by dint of hard sweat of brow, you see, and share with others. Not for return, but share. Thinking we are all brothers and sisters in God. All souls are the children of God. God resides in every heart. With that viewpoint, you give to others, share with others who are really needy. To give away money just to establish places where there were only millions, what you would have done? So that charity bears fruit, really, which is shared with others who are really needy, naked and poor. So Prabhupada Guru and all others say like that. He says, when the people put in some in the hungry mouth, that is my mouth. Such like the viewpoint of the really spiritual people. Such like charity bears fruit. Our custom is just equal to one. We don't see how that money is spent. Even that money is being spent for the upkeep of only one or two men, or single man. Well, he had to pay for it, mind that. God does not spare anybody. Just live on your own earning and share with others. Only such people can progress in the spiritual life. In that case, their self expands. At the time of giving, you'll feel little joy. Natural. That is the main compensation you have, then and there. So generally it is all men should share with others who are needy, naked, poor, sportless, orphan, widow, and others, such people who have nobody to support, nobody to look after, or in some noble purpose, just to enable them, give them facilities to sit together and just find a way to God. So such like charity is what is advocated, you see, by all saints. First, we should earn our livelihood honestly. One, first thing. Then share with others, maybe the least. Yesterday I was telling you that generally 1/10 is prescribed from the time as it starts, you see, from the old Tertullians and others, all historians say that. From Abraham's time too. So if that is not possible, give 1/20th, 1/30th, 1/40th, maybe a single pence, but it should have that angle of vision to share with others. Whatever he can. A man who earns, say, $1 a month. If he gives a 1 pence, well, that is worth more than a man who earns thousands and gives $5. So masters never object to receive even 1 pence. They never reject. And for that regular account is kept. That is audited. Company audit is there, annual. And the master himself is on his own earning. Such like people only can advance on the spiritual way. People make it a business. That's a good way of earning money, I tell you. You see? 100,000 you can have without any labor. But that one has to just barely, as a reaction of what he has done, then he cries. So general rule, earn your livelihood honestly, by honest means, in which nobody's blood is squeezed, undue things have been usurped by you. One thing, because God sees what you're doing. The other thing, that should also be to maintain yourself and share with others. Like an example, you are rowing in a boat, and the water is just some hole in the boat, and the water is just filling in the boat. What is the wise way out? Is throw the water with 2 hands outside, otherwise you drown yourself. If you got money more than what you really require for your own maintenance, then just share with others. Otherwise you will be doomed. So by giving away, you don't lose. At the end of the year, you see money will be saved in some other place. Sickness, so many other troubles that arise generally, which involve expenditure. This is what our master used to say. All right, you give away 1/10, at the end of the year you discount, that very money that you have given, that has been saved in the where you have no sickness. And so many things. You understood? Earn your livelihood in honest way, first of all. That is why I don't accept free. Anything given by those who are not initiated. Because who knows how they have earned the money. Even the initiates, if they earn by dishonest means, that also carries effect. But then if there is somebody to account for, overhead, see? So first thing is you must earn your money by honest means, first of all. Then you share, maybe as best as you can, for the good of others. That will expand yourself, you see. That's the minimum to start with. Then you give away more and more and more unless you give away your own self too. I'm asking you to first give away 1/10, then he begin more, then he will send all his earning to the master. He would send something for the livelihood of his family and spend all others. This is ultimate. We have to give away our body, our intellect, our souls, our everything. The more you are divested of all these things, the more you are free. You are near to God. We are interested to show in the lives of saints. Well, Christ said, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man, you see. So that's all right, you want to sell away everything to the poor and then come to me. We have been listening in India to Christ also and all others. So we have to give away slowly, bit by bit, unless you give everything to the Lord. So earn your money honestly and share with us. Begin as best as you can, maybe a punch. Then go on, giving everything. The more you divest all this, the more you are free. A man with a man say $100, the other after corrected $1,000, saving 1,000, then $1 million. The like that goes up like anything. He doesn't need to share with others. And your money, let your family be supported, then share with us. Even if it needs to be that you live on the minimum thing means required, minimum. You should also learn to share with others. Maybe I said a little. This is what we have to learn. Masters give teachings in all phases of life. For practical life, then share with others, then devote time by contacting your soul with the all-pervading power within you. That you may be used to others, man is only called a man who is of use to others. Other animals are of use for their children. If we do also like that, then what is the difference between man and an animal? So this is what is meant by it. And so many quotations given from different masters, this and that. All these books were written with the grace of a master. And these are to be noted and acted up. You find change? तो बात समझ गए भाई, आज से ही आपकी अर्निंग ऑनेस्ट हो और कुछ शेयर करो, मैं भी 1 पैसा, ख्याल रहेगा ना? देने जब तक दे है दे कुछ दे, जब दे नहीं रहेगी तो कौन देगा? انسان وہی ہے جو دوسروں کے کام ہے، حیوان بھی اپنے کام پر. اگر تم اپنے بچوں کو پالتے دوسرے اپنے کو کیچ کرتے ہوئے تو بھوکے مر جائیں. دوسرے کا عیش کریں تو پھر یہ کیا ہے؟ حیوانوں والا کام ہے. کرتوت پشو کی مانس جات لوگ پچارا کریں، پچانے کے لیے لوگوں کے دکھاوے کے لیے 10,000 میرا لکھ لو بھائی، 5,000 میرا لکھ لو. جہاں غریب آدمی بھوکا وہاں 5 روپے بھی نہیں. یہ دان کوئی دان ہے، وہ تو نام کے لیے دان ہے نا. اور کیا؟ جو 10,000 پھر دیتے کہاں سے نکالتے؟ لوگوں کے پیٹوں سے. تو آنےسٹ ارننگ ہونی چاہیے. اور پھر کیا، یہ چھوٹی چھوٹی چیز جس طرح ہم دھیان نہیں دیتے پرواز نہیں بنتا.
بڑی بہن